Love books? So do we. Welcome to the Book Nook Cafe, where we uncover the latest must-reads, hidden gems, and everything in between. I'm Greg.
And I'm Anne. We're coming to you straight from the cozy corners of the Book Nook Cafe, where the coffee is hot, the shelves are packed, and great conversations are always brewing.
If it's trending on the New York Times bestseller list, you'll hear about it here. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's turn the page together.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So great to have you all with us.
Hey guys, we've got a really intriguing book to chat about today.
Yes, we do. We're diving into John Pavlovitz's letter, Worth Fighting For, Finding Courage and Compassion When Cruelty is Trending. Quite a title, isn't it?
It sure is. Honestly, it grabbed my attention right away.
Same here. I mean, with everything happening in the world right now, it feels so timely.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So what were your first impressions when you picked it up?
Well, to be honest, I was immediately drawn in. The way Pavlovitz addresses current issues head on is just so refreshing.
Yeah, I felt that too. It's like he doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Exactly. And, sometimes that's exactly what we need, a little raw honesty.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But I'll admit, I was a bit skeptical about his whole combating cruelty with compassion approach.
Oh, really? What made you feel that way?
Well, sometimes it just seems like being compassionate is seen as a weakness, like you're a pushover if you're too kind.
I get that. It's hard when society often rewards the loudest or the most aggressive voices.
Right? And I wasn't sure how he was going to tackle that. However...
Yeah, but as I kept reading, I realized he really challenges that notion.
He does. He argues that compassion is actually a form of strength. That really made me pause and think.
Me too. It's like, wow, being kind takes courage.
Exactly. It reminded me of that quote he mentions. Compassion is a choice we make again and again, not a weakness, but a deliberate act of resistance.
Yes, that one gave me chills.
Same here. It's powerful, isn't it?
Absolutely. It redefines how we view kindness.
And, it got me thinking about my own actions. Am I being intentionally compassionate?
That's a great point. It makes you reflect on how you interact with others on a daily basis.
Definitely. And it's not always easy.
Oh, for sure, especially when we're confronted with negativity.
Right. Sometimes it's so tempting to just respond in kind.
Exactly, but he's suggesting a different path.
He is, and I think that's so important.
Agreed. Hey, did you notice how he shares his personal stories? It made everything feels so relatable.
Yes, I loved that. It felt like he was really opening up to us.
Totally. It adds a layer of authenticity.
Absolutely. Like we're having a real conversation with him.
Yeah, and that's rare in some books.
It is. Sometimes authors keep a distance.
But not Pavlov's, he jumps right in.
He does. I appreciate that he doesn't hold back.
It makes the heavy topics more approachable.
Exactly. Speaking of heavy topics, he doesn't shy away from discussing racism, homophobia, poverty.
Yes, and I think that's crucial. These are real issues affecting people every day.
For sure. Do you think he handled them well?
I think so. He brings them up in a way that encourages reflection without being preachy.
I can see that, though I wondered if he could have gone even further.
And how so?
Well, maybe providing more concrete steps on how to address these issues collectively.
That's a fair point.
But then again, maybe that wasn't the main focus of this book.
True. Perhaps he wanted to spark the conversation rather than dictate solutions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
By the way, what did you think about the structure of the book, the short chapters?
I actually liked it. It made it easy to digest.
Me too, and it gave me time to reflect between sections.
Exactly. And the questions he poses are so thought-provoking.
Absolutely. Like when he asks, what are you willing to risk for the sake of compassion? That one really hit me.
Oh, I know. It made me sit back and think deeply.
Same. It's challenging to consider personal sacrifices.
It is, but necessary if we want to make real changes.
Agreed. And it's not just about big, grand gestures.
Right. Even small actions matter.
Definitely. Like standing up for someone in a tough situation.
Exactly. Or even just listening to others with empathy.
Yes, listening is so underrated.
It really is. Sometimes people just want to be heard.
Absolutely. And that's a form of compassion too.
Couldn't agree more. He also talks about the importance of community.
Yes, building connections with others who share your values.
Exactly. It makes the journey less lonely.
It does, and it helps us stay motivated.
For sure, especially when things get tough.
Speaking of tough, he mentions compassion fatigue.
Yes, that's so relevant these days.
Definitely. With so much going on, it's easy to feel overwhelmed.
Absolutely. Do you ever feel that way?
Oh, all the time. Sometimes I just need to unplug and recharge.
I feel you. Self-care is essential.
It really is. We can't help others if we're running on empty.
Exactly. It's like the oxygen mask on airplanes. You have to secure your own before assisting others.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
So, what are some ways you practice self-care?
Well, I love going for walks in nature. It clears my mind,
Oh, me too. Fresh air does wonders.
doesn't it? And I also enjoy painting.
Really? That's awesome. Art can be so therapeutic.
Absolutely. How about you?
I enjoy journaling. It helps me process my thoughts.
Ah, that's great. Writing can be so cathartic.
For sure.
Pavlovitz also talks about hope being an active practice.
Yes, that really resonated with me.
Me too. The idea that hope isn't just a feeling, but something we choose to cultivate.
Exactly, especially in challenging times.
Right. It's like a muscle we need to exercise.
That's a good way to put it.
Thanks. And in a way, hope fuels our ability to be compassionate.
It does. It's like they're interconnected.
Absolutely. One supports the other.
Speaking of interconnected, do you think his book can help bridge divides?
I'd like to think so. At the very least, it opens up important dialogues.
Agreed. Conversations are the first step.
Exactly. Change starts with awareness.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks.
So, would you recommend this book to our listeners?
Definitely. It's insightful and inspiring.
I think so too. It's a call to action in the best way.
Absolutely. And it's accessible to everyone.
Yes, regardless of where you stand on issues.
Precisely.
Well, this has been a fantastic discussion.
It really has. I've enjoyed diving into this book with you.
Same here, and we hope our listeners found it engaging too.
Yes, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Please feel free to reach out and share your experiences.
Absolutely. We always appreciate your feedback.
Well, I think that's a wrap for today.
Sounds good. Until next time, keep reading and keep spreading kindness.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of From the Book Nook.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
If you're interested, our channel description contains links to the beverages we are drinking and some Book Lovers merchandise.
We love having you here. Bye for now.
See you next time.